Welcome to session 8, where we want to look at current trends in information and communication technology. The things that we saw in the earlier session, or in session 7, were rudimentary compared to what is going on now in our society. And so by way of introduction, let me point out that there have been a lot of changes in the technological environment of information generation, transfer, and use, and it is occurring at a rapid pace. Sometimes it's difficult for us to even keep pace with it, because last year you were using iPhone 6, this year you are using iPhone 7, next year you will be using iPhone 8. So that's the rapidity at which changes are occurring in the technological environment. And I expect that by the end of this session, you'll be able to identify current information technology that is used to create, read, store, retrieve, and transmit data and information. You should be able to discuss the most critical current problems of information technology. And by way of outline, we'll be looking at the data creation and conversion, that is innovations, if you like, or technologies that have been developed, or current technologies that have been developed for creating data and for converting data. We'll look at information creation and manipulation systems. We'll look at information transmission, and then interactive systems of storage, retrieval, and creation. Now, technological environment in information and communication changes so rapidly that it is difficult to keep up and label the changes as current. So like I was saying, iPhone 6 of last year is now outmoded, and so people are using iPhone 7 now. So first of all, cellular phone technology. We have Apple iPhones, Samsung Galaxy, Nokia, HTC, Tecno, several others that you have not even come across yet, Huawei, Lenovo, and the likes. In terms of data creation and conversion, we have what we call real-time monitoring systems, which are technologies that have been developed to facilitate a variety of functions related to information from its generation to its preservation and use. And so there are a number of technologies today that generate data on the spot, and those are the ones that are called real-time monitoring systems. And so we have such systems in the medical profession or medical field. So we have real-time system for medical application, we have pulse oximetry, we have thermometers. Now when Ebola came, formerly the thermometer you use, they put it in your mouth or in your under your armpit. Now we have thermometers that is pointed at your forehead, and then they take your reading when Ebola came. Then we have online electronic cardiography. You can diagnose your heart-related problems online, and then solutions are found to it, or prescriptions are made. Real-time monitoring systems are used in military or police or security applications. So we have systems that detect motion. We have polygraph systems that are used to determine whether you are lying or not. And then we have home alarm systems, where currently I think MTN has been pioneering a system or advertising a system where you install the system in your house. You can leave your house without anybody in attendance and go to work, and then your system will alarm you, or will inform you if there's an intruder in your home, and then you can quickly call the police into action. We also have environmental systems, where farmers can monitor moisture and trigger irrigation systems. For example, where they can monitor the moisture content in the soil, and then it will trigger automatically irrigation systems to begin operating. There are monitors for areas where more power is needed. We have even public toilets. We have systems in public toilets that also can monitor and even facilitate cleaning. Then there are motion detectors that are used to trigger automated flashing, automated and hand washing, and the likes. Then we have what we call artificial intelligence, which also have numerous applications for data creation, conversion, and reading. For example, we have machine translations, we have expert systems that are used by organizations. For example, the European Union has some 20 official languages, but people will understand what is being spoken in a particular language at in the same time as the speaker is going on. We have systems also that are there to interpret and for interpretation, and they are used in medical diagnosis, for example. Artificial intelligence also is used in eliminating potential diseases. Then information creation and manipulation systems also have come into being. We have word processing, desktop publishing, voice recognition, document printing. These are all geared towards information creation. Continuing with information creation, we have the first color desktop printer appearing in the mid-1990s. Now we have 3D printers that is high quality color printing. I wouldn't be surprised if 4D printers have even come into being, because what is current anymore is subjective. So long as you haven't come across a new technology that had come, you would think that what you have at the moment is current. So we have copying and fax technologies. Now fax has even become outmoded, because you can scan and send immediately. You can even go faster than fax. There is xerography also there, where you can produce several volumes of information within a short period of time. Then in terms of information transmission, that is, we are now dealing with topic 4. In terms of information transmission, we also have systems for information transmission that has seen tons of improvements over what used to be. If you go to section 7, if you cast your mind back to section 7, the kind of things that we saw there. So communication now takes place electromagnetically. It also takes place optically. Now, information transmission is done over airways. It is done electronically. It's done over copper wire and fiber optics. We have what we call ports. We have ARPANET. I said, go and Google these things. We have the internet, Netscape, Internet Explorer, and the likes. In terms of information transmission, you have Firefox, you have internet intranets and extranets, you have your LANs and WANs, and then move from wired system to wireless systems, to the point that you now even have we have Wi-Fi's and MiFi's, and then PDAs. We have cell phones. Now we call them smartphones. We have handheld devices. We have drop box and other technologies, all available. Storage and retrieval. In terms of storage and retrieval, we have electronic databases. We have Dialog. We have Eric, Ovid, LexisNexis. We have EBSCO hosts. We have OPACs. We have hybrid libraries, where you have a combination of digital materials and print materials. We have collection of books, journal articles, graphics, newspapers, and other materials, all in digital format. Now, currently, we have even public libraries in advanced countries which are digital. You go there, you don't find any printed material. You go there, you have terminals, you go and sit, and then you access whatever you want, information you want. You can download into your own electronic equipment or gadgets. Now, the characteristics, they all can be searched. They can all be accessed from anywhere. They can be searched from anywhere. They can be accessed from anywhere. They can be copied and using electronic means without any error. So these are what you find in digital libraries. As I said, now in advanced countries we have digital libraries, including even public digital libraries. The interactive system, storage, retrieval, and creation combined. Historical, there were systems that used to record and provide access to information in a static manner. Today, all these have changed. We have interactive systems that allow for creation, storage, and retrieval of information at the same time. So we have computer games, we have blogs, we have wikis, Wikipedia, and the likes. Now, in terms of storage and preservation, we have containers, information containers that are used to preserve and protect information. Now, there are two approaches to storage and preservation. First one, preservation of original copy. For example, rare books. and the reduction of original copy. For example, digitization of paper materials. Brown Library, for example, has been digitizing its paper materials for some time now, particularly theses and dissertations. Now, there are difficulties that are experienced in preserving digital documents. And so web documents pose more complex challenges because they are ephemeral in nature. Okay, we have what we call internet archives, but how much can be stored? At a point in time, it will go away, and you may not have access to it again. We can migrate data collections to new software and hardware. We have Google Books now. Now, Harvard University and the University of Michigan, they all have digital means of preserving, or they have means of preserving digital material. It hasn't caught on yet. And ProQuest, for example, is another project. The Library of Congress in America also have a collection like digital collections. We also have JSTOR. We have access to select group of dated journal articles. We have International Children's Digital Library. We have the European Digital Library. We have cloud computing. This in the main are the current trends, if you like, in the information technology sphere, which is revolutionizing the way we generate and store and preserve and then disseminate information. Thank you for listening.